Hey everyone, this is Ronin Dave, and I'm just wanting to make a brief bit of commentary about Japan's last World Cup game, and I guess to some degree the game before that, the one against Greece. I didn't really make a video on that one because, well, to be honest, it was a rather boring game. But the last game was rather painful. There was still a chance that Japan could have gone through. But at 4-1, there was no way that was going to happen. Anyway, I got here a little beer here. You see all the players, the coach and the players, and on the other side you see some of the other players, and Honda, the one who scored Japan's 2 goals during the World Cup. I'm actually not going to drink this because this is not the regular beer. This is called happoshu. I forget how happoshu is made, but when I first got in Japan, I used to drink a lot of this crap because it was cheap, and it wasn't so bad. But now that I got a little bit of money, I prefer to drink real beer. And so what I will drink is a specially made Kirin beer, and you can see it's got Honda on it. Yes, I got a 6-pack. Specially made 6-pack for the World Cup that has each beer has the coach or one of the players on it. I bought this this evening, well after the game was done and Japan's chances were completely shot. I think the lady at the cash register was a bit bemused, and then she started crying and jumped in front of a train. It was rather sad. I think one of the problems that I noticed with the Japan team, and this is coming from my inexperienced eyes as an American who only played soccer when he was a kid, and that was a lot different than this football, is the problem is that Japan, while they had a lot of shot on goals, generally more than their opponents, a lot of times they just flat out missed, but other times they waited too long. When Colombia scored those 3 goals in the second half in this last game, they usually got it right off the break and just went for it. And there was hardly any defense down there. Whereas Japan, especially in the Greek game, they waited too long, and the Greeks were being down a man. They were heavily defending. As for the Greek game, yeah, as I said, that was a rather boring game. I didn't take much footage of that, but here's a little bit of it. Hey everybody, this here's Ronin Dave. I am getting ready to see the Japan-Greece game. Are you excited? Less than 10 minutes to go, still zip. Japan has had a lot more shots on goal, but they just can't get it in. So unfortunately, the game was a draw. 0-0. Yeah. We still have one more game. Do you think we can do it? Yeah. Just say yes. Say yes. Yes. Of course. All right. So, Japan, Colombia. What can be said? 4-1. Colombia was leading. Then Japan, just before the halftime, they scored a goal and tied it up. That's when I arrived at this one bar in Shibuya. So it's halftime, and now the score is 1-1. And so I thought, might be a chance. Meanwhile, Greece was leading Cote d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast. And so the chances were getting really, really good, because if Japan had won, and even if Greece had won, Japan would have gone through just based on goal difference and the number of goals they made. But in the second half, just bam, bam, bam. Now it's 3-1 Colombia. Unless Japan can score 4 goals, it's done. Damn. So ends Japan's World Cup experience in 2014. They had a chance. Greece won their game, and if Japan had won, Japan would have gone through. Yeah, 4-1 though. Ouch. Ouch. But, yeah, it was a good game up until the last part of the second half. 4-1, ouch. Disappointing, I'm sure. I was hoping that Japan would go through, but wasn't meant to be this time. However, they're not going, they aren't the only team going out early. I mean, this time has seen a lot of giants go out. Spain, Italy, England. So they're going in good company. Delicious. So anyway, when this game finished, after I stopped crying my tears into my Guinness, I went out into the street to see what I could see. Wasn't really much out there. There was a ton of cops, though. I think they overreacted because the last World Cup, when Japan went through, there was just so many people, and even the game where they lost in the second round of Paraguay, there was just still almost thousands of people in Shibuya. This time there was more police than fans.
I think the cops overreacted this time. There's more of them than people that are celebrating or commiserating.
This year, it was a bit tough because of timing. The first game was at 10 in the morning on Sunday. Not so bad, but it's kind of hard to get your drink on at 10 o'clock in the morning, or stay up all that time and still be raring to go. Second game was on a Friday morning at 7. Again, a crappy time. Most people are commuting to work. And this last one was at 5 in the morning. Again, by the time you leave, people are coming into work and so on. And it's still kind of late to stay up that long. Yeah, so it did kind of put a damper. The last World Cup, the timing was just right. Usually it was in the middle of the night, not too late, not too early, and so lots and lots of people were out and just celebrating. That's what I was hoping I would have this time. Still, there was still some spirit there.
Ah, 本当ね。あ、すごい。So, ホンダ好きですか？
大好きです。大好き。
And Number 2, 誰ですか？
うち。
うち、I see.
かっこいい。
ああ、本当に。
無回転断髪式やってますよ。回転だと断髪しにくいんでね、頭固定で無回転でやってますよ。
Oh well, Japan. Next time. Ganbatte. And learn to aim your kicks.
またね。
バイバイ。
またね。バイ。